Good morning. It is a Wednesday, and I just got to the plasma center to donate. We're here like half an hour early because I picked up breakfast for us. We went to Burger King, and I got their loaded croissant wedge, which if you have not had that yet, you would need to. It is so good. I got it as a large meal, so it came with tater tots, and I got him the French toast sticks. Eating super healthy. We haven't gone grocery shopping in almost 4 weeks, so I'm pretty much out of everything. We didn't go grocery shopping last time we got paid because we're getting ready to go to Chicago. So we didn't want to buy a bunch of new food and be gone for like 4 days. So we decided just to hold off because we got plenty of stuff in like the freezer to cook, but we're kind of running out of breakfast options. And the last time I made oatmeal, he wouldn't eat it. You're welcome. So we went out to eat. Went to get breakfast. We get paid Friday, so we're gonna go grocery shopping on Friday or Saturday. Restock. We need to do like a big grocery haul when you get. We're like pretty much out of all fruits and vegetables. We have some apples, but I think they're kind of turning, so I kind of need to like make a pie or something with them. Yeah, like we're good on freezer stuff, but we're in like box size, like mashed potatoes and pasta, that kind of stuff. We're good on that, but fresh things. Eggs. We're out of eggs. We have enough milk, surprisingly, and juice. I'm telling you, everything is in my fridge, but anyway, yeah. I feel so bad because I had no videos for Monday. These are like, I can't like break them. Oh, good Lord. Can you even eat that? Let's try a different one. I feel like they're just like overdone. Ew, that one's worse. Throw that out. You got one more left, buddy. Hopefully this one's not. I don't know that he can eat these. These are like hard. Food for the birds. Guess you're just eating tater tots. Sorry. Now I feel bad. And I wasted like $1.35. Normally those are really soft and he can eat them, but they're like hard. So, you haven't really missed much this week. I have been grooming dogs. I had 2 on Monday, 1 yesterday, which the one yesterday was the first time I've ever groomed a dog using a muzzle, and it actually worked pretty good. This particular dog, she's really sweet, she's a really good dog, and she normally does really good on the table, except for when it comes to clipping her toenails or grooming around her ears. She tries to bite me. And this was a pre-existing issue that they had with one of their other groomers as well. And I always managed to get it done, but it's, you know, not fun trying to avoid getting bit. And of course, if I worked at like a grooming salon, I would have like coworkers there that could help me. And with this dog, like if she's being pet or otherwise distracted with like good things, you know, being petted and praised, she kind of ignores the nail clippings and the ear grooming, excuse me. But of course, I'm grooming completely by myself, so I don't have an assistant. I don't have somebody to help me. So, her owners brought her muzzle, and that made a world of difference. I mean, she still, like, tried to bite me, but she couldn't, so it kind of made me less afraid, and so it went much quicker. And then I have another dog coming today. My dogs all kind of come at like the same time, and it's like every 8 to 12 weeks. So I definitely make a little bit of money on grooming, but not a ton. I don't have a ton of dogs that I do. I think I have about 6. Like I said, they come like every 12 weeks, and when they all come at like the same time. But that's okay. And I don't know. I could take on more clients, but with him being so little, like, I only really want to do people that I know personally. I don't like the idea of having strangers in and out of the house. So, I'm just keeping it with people that I know. Still working on that one. So, anyway, I'm also getting to the point where, like, I almost physically can't handle the groom anymore, which really sucks, because I always kind of had intentions of, like, opening a salon in the basement after he started, like, preschool or something. But if you've been here for a while, then you know that I fractured my spine when I was in, like, high school. It's like a bone splinter, so it's like if there's a chunk of my spine just, like, floating around back there. And it took forever to heal when it initially happened, but it finally got to where, like, it only flared up and aggravated me, you know, every so many months. But then I got pregnant with him, and by the end of the pregnancy, like, I was in constant pain with my back. Yeah. And then with how everything went down with, like, my epidural, and then having to get the C-section, and getting the spinal tap. If you didn't know, if you haven't watched my birth experience, they had to give me the epidural twice because it wasn't working, if I remember right, or she couldn't get it in, something like that. And of course, it goes into the area that I fractured, around in there. You're welcome. So then the spinal tap for the C-section, because I had to have a C-section. It was unplanned, but had to have one. They had to give me the spinal tap 3 times in the same spot as the epidural, because it just wouldn't take. And they were talking about possibly putting me to sleep because it just wouldn't take. And after having him for, like, the first 3 months, like, I was in constant pain with my back, like, constant. And it is bad. It's really bad. And I was constantly taking ibuprofen. My dad has a bad back. He has a prescription for, like, I want to say it's, I can't remember if it's 500 or 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, but he has a really strong prescription. And he gets them in, like, batch bottles, like, really big, like, 3 to 4 month supplies. And of course, his is like a take as needed kind of a thing, because he has a bad back and other arthritis related issues. And at one point, he was even getting cortisone shots. Anyway, my dad gave me his pills because I was in that much pain. Like, nothing was taking the edge off. It was that bad. And his pills actually worked. Sometimes it was so bad that his were only taking the edge off, but most of the time they actually got rid of the pain. But after 3 months of dealing with it, I finally went to the doctor and was like, you know, I don't know what's up with my spine. Like, it's constantly hurting. I think it has to do with the epidural and the spinal taps. And my doctor's like, no, I don't think that's a problem. And so he sent me in for x-rays, and that's how we found out that I fractured my spine, which I wasn't surprised by because I had that really bad injury when I was in high school. And, like, I never went to the hospital over it when it happened because it was my senior year. I was in color guard, and I wasn't about to miss any competitions or any performances. So I just sucked it up and dealt with it. And I went home and cried every night like a baby. I shouldn't have done that, but I did. So anyway, finally found out that, you know, it was an old wound, old fracture. There's bone floating around back there. It's like a bone splinter. And that I have arthritis above and below that disc that fractured. So I asked my doctor, you know, can I just get a prescription of ibuprofen? Like, I've been taking my dad's, and it's the only thing that's working. Like, this is the strength I'm on, or the strength I've been taking. He's like, I really don't want to give you a prescription for ibuprofen, and I don't really want to put you on cortisone shots yet. How about you do some physical therapy? And I was like, F that, because I messed up my knee. I dislocated it. And that's another thing that's been flaring up and bugging me lately. Ever since we got back from Chicago, like, the car ride, it just messed up my knee. But I, like, they can't decide if I dislocated it or if it, I forget what it's called, a meniscal tear where, like, your kneecap slides inside or, like, rolls, basically. My knee was, like, locked up for, like, 3 days at one point. It was awful. Didn't get to go to the doctor until, like, that following Monday because it happened on, like, Friday, so it was, like, all weekend long. But anyway, I had to go to physical therapy over that because I messed up my walking gait and I had to, like, relearn how to walk appropriately or whatever. it didn't really do anything good for me. My insurance said it was covered. Turns out it wasn't. And after having him 3 years after the fact, I find out that I owed $2,000 and it went to collections. So after having that happen, I was like, F physical therapy and not going back unless I absolutely have to. And I'm not going to go to physical therapy over my back because it does not help my knee. And all I am now is in debt. So not doing it. So anyway, my back has gotten a lot better. I'm still using my dad's pills. I probably shouldn't say that out loud because that's technically not legal. But I take it on an as-need basis, kind of like he does, which says it's for arthritis, and arthritis is what I have in the back. And I take it as needed. And I'm to the point now where I can go 2 to 3 weeks without needing it now, which right after having him, like, I needed it all the time. It was constant. It's gotten better. I can go 2 to 3 weeks without it, depending on, you know, what all I'm doing. But when I groom, it just kills my back. And so after dog number 3 yesterday, like, I woke up this morning and my back just feels like a twisted, mangled mess. Like when you take a mop and you wring it out, like that's how my spine feels. It feels like it's just twisted up. So it's really painful. I should have taken an ibuprofen this morning, but I didn't. I'll have to take one when we get back home. But, it's painful. And sometimes I feel like I just need to stop grooming. Like I just need to call it off and quit doing it. But I like being able to bring in a little bit extra money, and I like grooming. I enjoy it. Like I really like doing it. So I really don't want to quit doing it, but doing multiple dogs in a row like this, like, it kills me. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I just need to start spacing them out better and giving myself like a day in between each dog. But oh well. I got another one coming today. There's like, what is that? I'll turn it around to show you, but I don't think you're even going to be able to see it. It's out here in this field. I'm betting it's deer. Let me see. The camera is zoomed in as far as it will go, but where's my finger? Can you guys, where's my finger? Okay, these, like right here, there's like 3 or 4 little tiny dots back there, and there's another one over here. I'm betting those are deer. I could be wrong, but I would bet money that those are deer. So anyway, that's just kind of what's been going on this past week. You haven't really missed a whole lot. Today I've got a dog coming. I have a garage sale meet at 5. We have dinner with my parents. I have to get Thursday's video edited. I need to get Saturday's video edited. I need to film Monday's video. I've got like a giant list of videos that I want to film. Just never enough time. So anyway, we're going to finish our breakfast and then I'm going to head in to donate, and so I will check in with you guys later on. Good morning. It is Thursday morning and it feels nice outside. It feels like fall and I'm excited for it. The leaves are finally starting to change on the trees and fall off our yard, and it just feels lovely. It feels lovely. I can wear sweaters again, which makes it feel like I have clothes. Because honestly, like, I got rid of most of my summer clothes because I just didn't like the way they looked on me anymore, like post-baby. And so I was juggling like 4 or 5 shirts all summer. And so I'm just like over it all. I need to get more summer stuff. I just never got around to it. But my fall wardrobe and winter wardrobe are well stocked, and I'm excited to be able to start wearing them again. So we need to get Levi up. I have to go fill out some more paperwork for, what do you call it? Navient? Stupid Navient. I hate Navient. Student loans. For anyone who doesn't know. At least in my state. Sorry about the finger. Can you move? Angel likes to play roadblock and then you can't get past. So, anyways. Yeah. I have to fill out student loan paperwork crap. And that is all I'm doing this morning. I've got a video I need to edit and get to uploading, and then I think we're gonna go have lunch with Mom. But it sounds like Levi is awake, so we're gonna go wake him up and get him ready for the day. You didn't see much of me yesterday because my back was just a twisted mess, and it's still pretty messed up. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, but it's still really painful. So anyways, I'll check in with you guys a little later today. So we're gonna head out and go grab some lunch with my mom. Mike came home to change his clothes, because he stopped off at the gas station. The Speedway near us has a cafe in it now. If you've been watching my vlogs for a while, then you know it has like a big bun going on. Then you know it has a cafe. And he likes like these Italian style sandwiches, and I think he got like onions or something all over his, I don't know, but he said he made a giant mess with his sandwich. So on his way to his next location for work, he stopped home to change his clothes, and now the entire bedroom smells like onions, and it's gross, because he left his clothes from earlier this morning laying on the floor, and it's nasty. So that needs to get cleaned up. I need to get little man ready with shoes and socks on, plug in my computer because I was working on editing a pack with me for Chicago video, which will be going up tomorrow. And where's the plug for my computer? It goes right there. And then Mom and I are also going to go to the store and buy gifts for a child for Christmas. It's the Samaritan's Purse Operation Christmas Child. The church is sending these, and we just have to fill them with gifts. So I've got like a list of things that the church like wants you to put in there. So I've already got a couple because we just had them on hand. One being a bar of soap, and then it says like pencil sharpeners. I'm gonna buy him like a fresh pack of pencils and a brand new pencil sharpener. But when we were in Chicago, Levi got like a gift bag at a restaurant we went to, and it included just a regular wooden pencil, which he's not going to use anytime soon. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that in the box as well. So bonus pencil, I guess. But that's the soap I have. I got 2 bars of this actually in the box. I'm not decided if I'm going to send both bars or not. It'll depend on what kind of a toy we get. But there's like a whole list like that they want us to include, which is washcloth, hand towel, bar of soap. I gotta put that in a Ziploc baggie, and toothbrush and hairbrush or comb. And the age groups we have is either a boy or a girl, and they can either be from the ages of 2 to 4, 5 to 9, or 10 to 14. And we decided to pick a little boy between the ages of 10 to 14, just because I feel like that's probably the age group that's the most looked over. So what do 10 to 14-year-olds like for Christmas? I don't know. I might get him some Matchbox cars, actually, because our oldest nephew is 12 or 13 now. I think he's 13. And he loves Matchbox cars, so maybe we'll see what we can get as far as Matchbox cars go. But Mom is also doing up a Christmas box, so we're taking our boxes to the store, and we're going to load them up with stuff and send them on their way. I would love to get him, like, which I don't even know if it's hard because you don't know the kid, you don't know what they like, but you also can't really send clothes because you don't know what their sizes are, and this sends nationwide, so it's hard, kind of hard to pack. But I would like, since between 10 to 14, you know, boys and girls tend to start liking, you know, body sprays, deodorants, things like that. Like, that would be nice to send, but you're not allowed to send anything liquid, which is why you can't send a toothpaste. But they do want a toothbrush. Anyways, we're going to get this packed up. We're going to get him ready to go. He needs socks and shoes and a jacket, and we're going to go get some lunch. Hey, everyone. So we just got back from hanging out with my mom. We went out to eat. We went to go get the stuff for the Christmas boxes, and I had a garage sale meet, and I picked Levi up an activity table. So I'll show it to you real quick. So this is Levi's new activity table. There's all kinds of stuff. Spin. There's things that opens and closes, and it shows different animals. An on-off switch, the lights. Can't really see it under his bed there, but all kinds of fun stuff. And you can stand up to play with it. You like that? Is that a fun toy? You're just happy about the TV. So, what we got for... Do you guys want to see my fish? I haven't showed them in forever. They're getting big. We've got like 3 different schools of fry in here. You can see these ones starting to get some color on them. They're about 3 or 4 months old. The ones that are a little bit bigger but still clear, they're about 2 months old. And then we got little tiny ones in here. There's one of them. And he is just a couple of weeks old. And then we got the parents in the back, which I have a friend who said wants the big females. But I'm keeping my males. I love them. That's one of my males right there. I think he's so pretty. And there's the other male right here. That's a male, female behind, but yellow male, blue and red male, red female, and there's a blue female in the back. So let's go through everything that I got for the little boy. Again, he's a little boy and ages between 10 to 14. I don't have like a specific child. I just need to pick a gender and then pick an age range. So we found this. Hopefully they'll like it. It says 4 and up. I would have gotten a more in-depth toy, but like I have to put it in a shoebox. So hopefully they'll like this. I know my nephew who's 13 loves Hot Wheels. So comes with a Hot Wheels, comes with a launcher. Hopefully they like it. That's for Levi. Mom bought him a little puppy that makes sounds. It barks. And it barks forever. So we'll just listen to that for like the next however long it barks for. List of things I had to buy. On the list was a hand towel and a washcloth. So I got a matching set, hand towel and washcloth. So hopefully they will like that. Pack of pencils for school. And then of course I have that pencil I showed you guys earlier. Just like a random pencil with animals on it. So we're going to include that. We also have the bar of soap that I already had on hand. So just putting that in. Because that was some of the stuff that was specified by the church. Was hand towels, soap, toothbrushes. I picked him up a new toothbrush. It also specified a hairbrush or a hair comb. So since it's a little boy, I thought a hair comb would be the best way. I don't know why they wrapped it like that, where it's like splitting the hairs on the comb. Because it's not like that on the other, I guess it is like that on the other end, it's just wider. Never mind. I'm just an idiot and I don't pay attention to things. Oh, I took that one from Mom and forgot to give it to her and she ended up buying soap. So, then I got him a couple of mystery cars, and they come with stickers inside, and a card, so I got him 2 of those. Got him a fidget spinner, because I know these are like super popular right now, so I figured they might like a fidget spinner, I don't know. Not used to buying for older children. And then the pencil sharpener, which was specified with school supplies, so I figured sending pencils. Should also send the pencil sharpener, and this sharpens pencils and crayons. So if they have crayons, then they can sharpen them. But that's everything that I got for the shoebox, and I'm pretty sure it all fits. I took the shoebox with me and was kind of testing everything out in the store as we were shopping. So I think it's going to be stuffed to the brim, but I think everything's going to fit in the box. Good afternoon. It is Friday. Mom and I went to get breakfast this morning because no food in the house, and then we went to Sam's Club because Levi needed diapers, and we just kind of poked around there for a little bit, so you really haven't missed much for the day. But on the way home I had to stop and make the insurance payment for the house, and so I ended up taking some back alleys to get home, and I found a neat little find for Levi, so I'll turn you around and let you see it. So I found Levi a little Tykes car. It's missing the eyeballs. It should go here, but I think that a screwdriver and we can just pop this right off and it'll be just fine. It's got all 4 wheels. It moves. I think he will like it. Now, it doesn't have any pedals down here. See, so it's missing pedals, but if you flip it over, I don't know that it ever had pedals to begin with. See, like it doesn't look like it has a place for pedals to have gone. So maybe these don't come with pedals. I'll have to look him up online and see, but I think he'll still have fun with it and be able to scoot around the yard and whatnot. But I feel like that was a pretty good find for free. I hosed it down, it's kind of dirty, but I'm excited about it. So I'm going to bring in the diapers and all that fun stuff from the car, and then I'm going to work on editing this weekend's video, and I also need to film Monday's video. Nice little up-close shot of my face there. So, I guess I'll check in with you guys a little later on. That piece came right off, real easy. Just a couple of screws. So That needs hosed off, but otherwise, looks good as new to me. Good morning, it's Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday. Just kidding. It's raining. It's supposed to be done raining by now, but it's not. We just got to Aldi's. Well, we just finished Aldi's grocery shopping, so keep an eye out for an Aldi shopping haul. Waiting for my husband to put the baby in the car, and then I'm going to bring the groceries over, get loaded up, and head to Walmart. So he just gave me the signal, so let's go.